can't be out there dribbling the ball like that.
He owned like a school too, just to
yeah. I think he's like a teacher or something. Jason, shut it. All right, guys, I want you to really concentrate on.
I love fucking white dads. This shit's so funny.
I remember Jordan got on me because he laughing at old white dudes. Which I never realized
it's very fucking weird that because Tay loves old white guys and I love old black guy comedy.
What's that guy's
Spice
name?
Johnson.
Spice Adams.
Spice Adams, that's what it is. Yeah.
What the fuck is Spice Adams?
Spice Adams is the funniest dude I've ever seen.
Oh, is that guy?
Yeah, it's Spice.
He gets a haircut. He's like nervous.
A toothpick will change everything. He's always lined up.
Oh, this is a video. My favorite video is him. Is like he has like a bad haircut.
Yeah.
Then he gets it cut. And he's like different people. Like he's nervous at first, and then he's like this emotionally different. It's fucking stupid.
You know we all have not been around each other because
we're all just like
goofing
fucking laughing.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, man, me too.
Fuck, I need this recharge.
I missed it. Yeah. I fucking got depressed after we didn't record for like 2 weeks. I was like fucking struggling.
You need that dopamine, man.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Longer than that.
I'm rolling, by the way.
2 weeks.
That was talking to Jordan. What was I going to say? I literally just forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, dude, I feel that.
Everybody looks
that happens to
tired.
me all the fucking time.
No, I mean, I'm losing track of time. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does happen to me a lot. Sometimes I'm like in my bed and I'm like staring at the ceiling or whatever, and then suddenly it's been 2 hours later. I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
You wake up and it's 1995. Oh, no.
What year is it? Also, can I just say, spring is the worst season of all time.
I nasally
Spring
saying
is
that.
the worst. Yeah,
I was going to reply with a snarky remark, but I let it go.
No.
This is people who like spring.
I love it.
Spring goes,
But actually, you just see the Twitter memes with the emoji with the glasses. No, I love it. I mean, like,
the temperature is great. Yeah. The weather is phenomenal. I cannot walk outside without getting some fucking tree cum stuck in my nose and sneezing for 20 minutes.
You're Puerto Rican, can't handle this.
No, it's funny though.
Adriana and her dad are the same exact way, dude. You're not built for this climate.
It's so strange though, because my allergies kick in the winter. Yeah, you guys notice I had that dry cough for like a very long time. But when it comes to spring and summer, I'm perfectly fine.
But is that just allergies or is that just the cold fucking you up?
It's their allergy.
I think it's the cold, dude.
No, because it's like...
Because if you get snotty and you get like gross, allergies. But if you just get like your throat feels dry and like you're coughing a whole lot, that's just like the cold fucking... You're not built for the cold. I don't know what the fuck happened
I think he's like sickle cell disease or something.
Sickle cell anemia?
He's anemic.
No, I see people like having like puffy eyes and coughing and sneeze. Like, what's wrong with you guys?
Dude,
I don't get that shit.
Bug eye. Like, just someone like squinting.
You
like
know what barrel trauma is?
Barrel trauma?
Your brother should know when you fish. So when you fish, like in the ocean somewhere, the pressure is so different down there for the fish.
Oh, yeah.
And so you reel them up so fast, their body explode like a balloon. It's real. So their eyes bulge out like that and shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Not like deep. My family doesn't deep sea fish, but
yeah, your brother should saw it though.
No, that happens to like. I mean, you only need. To
I've
go
never
down
heard
like
that at
barrel trauma.
No, I've never heard that. Just a fish exploding
Dude,
out the.
Do you know the globfish?
The glove.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the thing with the big nose on it?
Yeah.
It looks like snot.
It doesn't look like that when it's in the water because it leaves. It looks like a fish when it's in the water.
It's the pressure.
But when it gets depressurized, it fucking melts.
Jeez.
That's awesome.
Just like us, and when we go into space.
Yeah, we decompress. We fucking blow up.
Yeah.
Dude, I woke up this morning and had a 30-minute sneezing fit. For 30 minutes, I was sneezing every 5 seconds. My throat was burning.
Sorry.
Oh my god, dude!
Jesus Christ!
His eyes are all like bulging out.
That's what it looks like.
Tate look at that picture and he's like, Jordan knows the perfect sound for this.
That's what it was.
Could you imagine pulling a fish out the water? Its eyes are bulging out, its lips are like engorged, and it goes.
Dude, nightmare. I would never fish again.
What were you saying? Were you sneezing?
I just had a fucking 30-minute sneezing fit. By minute 10, I wanted to fucking stab a knife through my nose.
You ever had those mornings?
It was the worst.
It's like you wake up, you sneeze like 10 times, then just stop.
I tell you.
No, it was that for 30 minutes.
You just
like I sneezed easily.
Just a bazooka.
I hate sneezing.
Yeah, it was awful.
'Cause when I sneeze, like spit and snot goes everywhere.
The worst, and it hurts, and like my sinuses are already fucked up. So when I sneeze, it's literally like the chamber of a shotgun just exploded inside of itself. It's awful. It's like
You look like a Bugs Bunny, like when he puts his finger into the shotgun and it's like.
Dude, it is the fucking worst. I woke up today wanting to die.
I used to think I was like allergic to the sun because every time I'd walk out into the light, I would just sneeze. And I finally looked it up one day.
Oh yeah.
And it's heat buildup in your nose, and it causes like water buildup, and it makes you sneeze.
That's so fun. You're one of those people that sneeze into when the sun
light.
hits them.
Yeah, absolutely. I just go,
photosensitive.
achoo. Like, oh, Mr. Sun, too bright today.
What was that movie the man was sprayed
Oh,
with the
Mr.
sun?
Sun.
Was it Bench Warmers?
What'd you say?
He's like eating sunblock.
Yeah.
It was it's Nick Schwartz.
What?
Nick Schwartz in Bench Warmers. He was like afraid of the sun.
So he's in his closet all the time.
He just ate sunblock?
Yeah, he was like in the middle of the movies and started eating sunblock.
Ugh. Sounds disgusting.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Drunken Ship Podcast.
Yeah, welcome back to episode 85, 6?
Uh-oh.
We gotta
I
get
couldn't
going.
remember
I think it's
either.
80 it might be 84.
I feel like I'm in a
84?
different dimension right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's been so
we
long.
slipped into a timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all look like we're just a bunch of bum. Oh god. Sorry.
YouTube channel.
This is
episode is this?
we're 84.
Yeah, 84.
84. Hell yeah. Welcome back to Drunken Ship, episode 84. Today we're just going to shoot the shit. It's been a minute.
Yeah, we've not done a podcast in 2 weeks now because I was kind of.
Yeah, so your car that gave out on you, and you were like,
Yeah,
I need
it
a new
was
car.
my car, so it was on the last legs. Actually, I have a so when we shot the opening for the show, I have footage that I didn't edit into the behind the scenes video that we did.
Mm-hmm.
It's you two ripping on my car for like 25
Really?
minutes. You all were like, you drive just a junk piece of shit.
I don't remember
Sell
this.
it.
You gotta post this on Twitter or something.
I'll have to go through my memory card to find it, but like
Really?
it's like 15 minutes. You guys just, I'm in the back seat holding the camera, and it's y'all just tearing into me about my car. I never forgot about it. I was like, I should have left that in there.
I don't remember that at all.
I remember driving.
Yeah, it was like we were getting close to Uptown, and y'all just dogging over my car.
No way.
It was so unwarranted too. We were like, I don't know why you even started digging into me.
Like self-hatred is coming out.
Yeah, I was just like sitting there filming you guys, and I'm like, what are you guys attacking me for?
Don't remember this. It's like a year ago.
Something
Frank has
hateful.
been going to bed every night since, just crying
Right.
about.
It's literally been a year
shitting
ago.
in
with
his
that,
car.
too.
When I think about like, I see that video, like the thumbnail for it. I it's the first thing I think of is like,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I was like, I cut that out. I remember cutting that. I was like, I should have left that in there.
It's not like we bully you.
It was like 15 minutes. You guys
It's
just
just like
carried
walk
it.
up to your car and just be like, look at this baby bitch car. Fucking-
What were we saying?
It was like an old piece of junk. Like,
No way.
it's like, why don't you get rid of this thing? Like,
The funny thing is that I do remember telling that to Crockett on a few occasions. It's just like, why don't you just get a fucking...
it was all at once. But it was all at once. I'm like,
Bro, you gotta post this. I gotta see this. That made my eyes water.
hopefully I didn't like delete it, but like I think it's still in that memory card.
That's the hardest I'm laughing at a very long time.
Well, just be like fucking brutal. Just be
Like,
like,
why
look
don't
at the asshole that drives this piece
Bro,
of
whoever-
shit fucking...
Whoever puts their hands on that steering wheel, kill yourself. Like, what are you doing?
Oh,
You
shit.
don't deserve to be alive, you fucking wanker.
But anyway, so I got so 1 week, so two occasions why we wasn't here for 2 weeks, and
Yeah.
both my fault. 1 week I had to go to Virginia, or not Virginia, I had to go to Tennessee because I bought a new car.
What did you do with the old car?
Meet Brandon Mac.
I sold it.
Oh, nice.
Sold
You sold
it.
that to the dealership?
Yeah, so I sold 2 cars to buy 1 car.
You sold 2 cars?
So I actually had I had like a 2006 PT Cruiser.
We should have bullied you for that one.
2006 PT.
Had a mint condition PT Cruiser.
Where did you have that?
My grandfather passed away, and then he passed that car down on to me.
God damn.
So then I decided, Well,
so-
I will get bullied about 4 times bad if I drive this thing. It was a good car. Don't get me wrong. It was great condition.
Yeah.
It only had like 20,000 miles on it. It was amazing.
That's
We made
fantastic.
you fucking sell a family heirloom because we were gonna bully you with your PT Cruiser.
Well, I didn't want to be caught.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a PT Cruiser, dude. Like,
Yeah.
who the hell wants to drive around a PT? I mean, there's people. Here's a fascinating thing. People do pimp out PT Cruisers, which is insane to me. That's an insane thing to do.
Yeah, this fucking thing.
Exactly, same
Let me
color
see.
too. It was exactly that. It was a red PT Cruiser. Had wood paneling.
Fucking thing.
Wood paneling.
So I
awesome.
sold those 2 and then put a down payment on a new car.
Hell yeah.
So I bought a 22 Civic Honda
Oh,
Civic.
you got a brand new whip.
Yeah,
Rocking
brand
there.
new, dude.
22
It only had
Honda
like
Civic.
5 miles on it when I
That's
got
awesome.
it.
God
That's
damn,
awesome.
that's fantastic.
Still got the new car smell and anything, dude. Such a fun little car to drive.
Dude, yeah, it
I
looks
love
good.
zipping around in it.
You pulled up today to the studio. I was getting my shit out of my disgusting pollen-covered fucking Nissan Versa, and you rolled up in your little sky blue Honda Civic.
Is it
and
sky
just-
blue?
No, it's so the color is actually weird. It's called
it's like
Sonic. It's Sonic Gray.
That's interesting.
But the thing about the color of it, it looks really light.
Yeah.
It looks like has a bluish tint to it in the day.
Yeah.
But when it gets darker at night, it looks like 3 times darker than what it is.
That's awesome.
I was gonna say, that's why I couldn't find it. I was so used to you looking for your car.
Yeah,
looking for your
you
piece
didn't
of
know.
shit
You didn't
fucking-
be looking for the new whip.
Yeah,
out
but I
there.
forgot too. He got a new car. That's right.
Yeah, you pulled up and you just like parked behind me and then just looked at me like waiting for me to come over and mention the new whip.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, you see it.
Yeah, you see the new whip. I know who I
You
am.
see it. Spice out. Yeah, you see it. Had a toothpick in my mouth, sunglasses on.
He does a little.
A new car make a man different. A haircut will change everything.
Oh, boy.
Oh man, I miss when TikTok was like actually that funny.
So yeah, but the whole lead up to get a new car was
Yeah, that was
just
kind of a nightmare for you.
100% a nightmare.
Getting car
So,
in general is a nightmare.
I had weeks and weeks of trying to like looking for insurance, doing all that. And then so I live in North Carolina, but let me just put a premise. It's impossible to find a new car right now. If you buy a used car right now,
Yeah, there's just
it
a
is
shortage.
almost as expensive as a new car.
Yeah.
It is, and if you do buy a used car, in 3 years when it goes back to normal, the market,
Yeah.
it will be significantly less than whatever you paid for.
Yeah.
So you're losing a mass amount of money. So it's just smarter to do a newer car. Granted, a new car, when you buy a new car, you're gonna have to pay the dealer price. You have to pay all this and you can't
Insurance
negotiate
money
because
on
who
top
the
of it,
hell. Tracking down a car was almost impossible, dude. I called 3 or 4 dealerships and was just sitting there waiting, just like putting lines out, but and my mom was just sitting there helping me. She was the one who actually found a dealer.
Nice.
She knew a guy from work who knew
Did you have to go all the way to Tennessee because there just wasn't cars in Charlotte? What happened?
Well,
there?
they're all gone.
Wow.
I went to some dealerships here and they just didn't have anything.
Damn.
So I was like, well, my mom knows this guy. My mom has a coworker and he knows this guy personally, and he was highly recommended him, and I was like,
Shout out to you, Rebecca.
and then I was like, well, I'm probably not gonna get ripped off from someone in Tennessee versus someone in Charlotte, which
Right.
that's their game. They probably wheel and deal constantly nonstop. So I thought I'd get a better deal going up there versus down here, right?
Yeah.
So drive up. Well, so I finally found a car. I put a down payment on it and everything, so it just holds.
Right.
There was one time where I found a car, and that day that they had it, it was sold.
Sold immediately, yeah.
Within 4 hours of it being there. So
That's
it's
bananas.
and every car that I went to look at here in Charlotte, they were already pre-sold, and I just could just see them.
Right.
There was actually I went to
What's the fucking point? If they're pre-sold,
Yeah. Well,
They
it's
just
just
let you
because
see
they're
it.
just
I don't want some other person's blood stench.
well, I kind of talked to dealer to let me sit into someone's car.
Going to a
That-
car dealership in general feels sketchy.
Oh,
dude,
dude,
it's the
it's a scheme, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know how it's legal
It's
still.
the guy with the little tiny John Waters mustache walks out. He's got a beer belly.
Me and Adriana,
Steve Buscemi looking guy.
me and Adriana went to a car dealership, and I'm not kidding, we parked the car, we got out, we took 4 steps. Someone already met us.
Yeah, there was a guy going at the meet last year when I got
And
my car.
no, listen. So we were like, no, we're just looking. Walked about 4, maybe 10 more feet.
Yeah.
Looked at a car. Another person came out.
Yeah, dude, they're hungry.
Turned them away.
Yeah, they're trying to
Spent 5 more minutes looking at cars. Another person came out. Walked to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
2 more people came out.
Oh my god,
dude! They're like hungry.
Yeah,
they just won't let you. If you're just looking, because I just wanted to see what they had out there.
Yeah,
dude.
And they work on commission too, so they're probably fucking.
It is.
That's why I tell them, like, I'll be back later. I don't come back.
Yeah.
Well, one dude on the second time I went, he was the one who let me sit in a car and everything. So we had to walk down this really far. Like they had the sold cars. Yeah. They had them in the back. So I walked down there, right? Looked at the car, got to sit in it. I'm like, okay, sweet. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna because they didn't have anything to sell me. And I was like, I kind of just wanted to look. I just wanted to just sit in this car before I try to buy it or anything like that.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Oh, why don't you walk back up to the dealership?" And then I'm like, "Oh, okay. I could just walk back to my car." And he was like, "No, come on." I was like, "Oh."
He's not gonna kidnap you or something.
Dude, they did hold me hostage for a minute.
You're like a white girl at a frat party.
He was like, "No, let's go." He grabbed me by the arm. He was like, "Come on, bitch." Yeah. So we get back in the dealership, and we're just standing in the dealership, and I was like, "Oh, all right, man. I'm gonna go." And he's like, "Wait. Before you go, my sales manager wants to say something to you real quick. They want to talk to you before everyone comes through here. Give me a whole spiel, right?" Dude, he walks into this glass room that's next to us. It's a little office.
He walks out with a little mustache and nose glasses.
Oh, he's the manager.
Well, no, the guy that was showing me the car, he walks into this room. He just walks over to a desk, and there's 2 people. It's like a little office or something. There's 2 people across the desk, and I see the dude just look down and start talking, and then me and Adrian are standing there for 10 minutes.
You don't have to be
in the middle of this dealership, and then even there's a lady at the front desk that's in the main room. Yeah. She's like, "Do you all need help? What are you all doing?" And we're like, "No, this dudes just told us to wait here." And I look back over through the glass, and the dude, it's a big glass room. I can see through it. They had some of them the shades down and everything. Dude was just sitting there. He had his phone on this desk and just scrolling through it. I'm like, he's just making us wait.
Yeah.
And I think that's a whole strategy that they do to make you sit there and wait.
Why is it car dealerships always so open space?
I don't know. It's something with the strategy of it.
I guess they need it. Yeah, they make you feel cozy, make you fucking display all the cars inside.
They had 40 flat screen TVs playing sports just to keep people I guess
just entertained.
Yeah. So me and Adriana start walking through this massive dealership. The doors to leave.
Yeah.
Oh well, where we parked was on the other side, so we had to walk a quarter mile through this this place, this dealership, and I'm like, because Adrian was getting impatient. I'm like, yeah, this is stupid. There's no one coming. Let's go. Yeah, because he was gonna come back and say hey, he was probably gonna say, hey, we can get you a deal on this. I just talked to my hiring manager, or my sales manager.
Was his mouth moving at all while he was on his phone? Was he just
I think he was sitting there talking to him. Yeah. I knew I could tell the strategy. I was like, this is fucking obvious that what you're doing.
Anxiety
so we were walking. We walked across the floor room door or the thing, and we're almost at the door. And I'm like, and I look at Adriana, and I just hear a door open, and I'm like, oh shit, there he comes. He knew we walked away. And I'm like, Adriana, go. So the car's right there outside the door, and Adriana's fumbling to get her keys out the bag. I'm like, hurry.
Muscle man.
And we get in the car. Adriana starts our car.
That's a great horror short parody.
That would be a good horror story, a funny skit.
That's what it's called. Let me say something.
Me and Adriana get in the car, right? And this dude is 7 feet tall. Yeah. He's a big dude. Burst through those doors. I was like, oh no, man. Oh, he's coming. He's here. And
Lord.
And I'm like, Adriana, just roll down your window. Walks over.
Mike Myers looking ass breaking through the doors.
he like I could see he's about to mouth like, "Hey, we can get you a deal or something." I could tell that's what he's about to say.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Hey man, it's cool. I got your card. We're just gonna go." And he's like, "All right."
Before he starts
Dude,
talking,
it was scary.
Out of panic,
It's like-
you just fucking punch him and run.
This dude was just I know like the way from the door to where we were at, the speed he did that, he had to like
he
start
had to
jogging at us or something.
Fucking sprinting.
Yeah.
Deal.
That was scary.
Crockett.
That's how hungry they were.
That is a hilarious horror short concept. That is so fucking funny.
The salesman.
Yeah, I really legitimately just like,
The salesman.
That's what it's called.
It's like white and then black tag.
It's like a 5-minute short film. That sounds funny.
dude, fuck yeah. I legitimately just like, when he bursts through the door, I can see it in my mind. There's like an Indiana Jones bit where he like pops in and just like fucking deck him.
That video that got punched in the glass.
No. he like both swinging doors fly open. He looked like King Kong. He's like sweating. He's got a vein on the side of his forehead. He's like,
That video that got punched in the glass.
no, he gets to the side of the car and that's what he does. The buttons in the car.
That sounds like someone edit of someone punching through a glass. I'm thinking about that video where they got like, and it cuts.
What movie is that from?
No, it was from a TikTok video. One of y'all sent it to me.
I don't remember
And I
that at all.
get cuts to this.
Yeah, it's like someone in their car and they're like, and they hear a knock and they're like, what is that? And it's just some dude standing there.
I thought I imagined.
That's so fucking funny. I'm glad you got the new whip.
Does it drive? Is it smooth?
Oh, dude, it's nimble.
Yeah.
You can just weave in and out of traffic.
That Honda Civic can last 20 years.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude. Those things won't die.
Yeah.
Craig's gonna have 3 kids by that time.
Oh, but that's just the beginning of the story,
Yeah.
man. That's just the beginning. That was that
you
was
got this-
before I
yeah.
found the car.
You got a car before or after Florida?
Before.
Okay. So you drove that to Florida or you flew?
I flew down there. So on the way, so I live in North Carolina. I have a Virginia license, which is technically I've been living here illegally because I'm supposed to have a North Carolina license.
What's your license plate?
It was a Virginia license.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He
License
never
plate.
changed it for
Oh, was
like,
it-
the whole time he was here. He
Yeah.
never changed it.
No, your license plate.
Oh, yeah, he
Oh,
gets
Virginia,
it. It gets
yeah,
shipped in the
super
post.
legal.
Oh, okay.
That was super
it's like
legal.
a Tennessee license plate.
Yeah.
Virginia license.
So I found the car, put the down payment on it, everything like that. I'm like, okay, Wednesday, I'm heading up there, gonna buy the car, and then come back the next day. So I leave Wednesday.
I'm sorry.
I am two.
I gotta interrupt you for a
What's
second.
up?
Some dude just walked by, and he had the exact same head shape as Butthead from Beavis and Butthead.
Was this like a big all
Just
forehead?
Fucking
More
like-
forehead
like
than face?
Forehead and like sloped outward, and like a big ass curve.
like classic Vegeta head.
And his
We need curtains for this room so bad.
And it's like his mouth was like collapsed in on itself. It was weird. I saw him out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, "Who the fuck is
There's
that
a
person?"
woman at my job. We call her Turducken. She's like a duck.
The duck.
Anyway,
Dude, Tay's exposing himself. She's gonna watch. She's like, "Is he talking about?" Is like a big duck on the,
She
it's like
look
sitting in a
like-
couch. Like, is he talking about me?
she's like a not Family Guy, like a Simpsons character. Swear to God. You know how they mouth and shit.
She looked like a freak.
What's
I
that
just
guy's
want Tay
name?
walking through the Amazon factory. He's like, freak.
What's that guy's name that does the Matt Groening? His art style.
Yeah, they're like, it's like they're not like lower. They don't have a jaw. It's just like a lip.
She looks like that.
Oh my god, dude! The idea of like Tay saying that in like like a duck with a coffee mug. Watch.
Turducken. That's what you call her.
Ducking.
You know what it is, right?
That's like a duck stuffed into a chicken,
Chicken.
or chicken stuffed into a duck.
Chicken and turkey. Chicken and
No,
duck stuck in turkey.
Yeah, it's a chicken stuffed into a duck, and then that duck is stuffed into a turkey.
One of the most
Maybe
gross-
we shouldn't have came
Yeah.
back from the dinosaurs.
They are the dinosaurs.
God,
fuck.
God weeps at that. He's like, what are you
You think
doing?
that God also hides in heaven, living in fear of what He has created?
What is it? Who says that?
Speaking of
It's Spy
God,
Kids. That's what it was.
What's up with the brother in Christ memes or sister?
My brother in
Dude,
Christ.
they
That
are
is so
the
funny.
funniest.
What is that?
Goddamn. I don't know. Someone on TikTok, I saw one of like a monk saying like, "Oh, 130 days of celibacy, my brother in Christ." I think you mean no bitches.
Oh my God.
Dude, I was at Mexican last night,
Yeah.
and when I saw Bryan text that, I started dying at the table.
You was at what?
I was eating Mexican last night. I was having super nachos.
I don't know what I said. I think I said something like my brother in
Christ. It
Christ.
was something about the charcoal
Oh yeah,
grill.
my brother in Christ. I bought a grill.
I saw it. Oh, you did mention it, but I didn't understand.
Oh fuck.
That's
dude.
what
That is the funniest TikTok meme right now. Whenever I hear somebody say my brother,
my brother in Christ,
or my sister in Christ,
you invented this.
it's so funny to me.
My sister in Christ. Where was he at?
You were the fucking get in the car.
So I'm 2 hours out.
Yeah.
I just left Charlotte. It's a 4-hour drive because I have to go to Tennessee to pick it up. That's where it's at. That's where the dealership was. It's about an hour away from my home. It's actually it's kind of close to where my brother lives.
Yeah.
And that's actually where I was going to stay. 2 hours out, I get a call from my mom, and she's like, "We have a problem. How about you pull over?" I'm like, "Ooh."
Rough.
So I pull over, and because I had a Virginia license,
Yeah.
so the dealership was going to send me plates and tags and everything like that. To get a North Carolina license plate, you had to have a North Carolina license.
Oof. Yeah, that did happen to me. Yeah, that happened to me too.
So what I had to do was make a decision: either go and get it in Virginia, and then have to switch it over, which is a nightmare, and I would have to pay taxes on it in Virginia and North Carolina when I switched it over. Or I drive 2 hours back to Charlotte, go to the DMV and get a license. So
did you have to go to the DMV and get a license?
So my
the
brother's
same
in
day?
Christ. I went back to Charlotte. I drove 2 hours back. I spent 4 hours of my day doing nothing but driving on the road.
Fuck that, dude.
The next day,
Oh God.
I woke up at 4 a.m. I woke up because I was so anxious. I woke up at 4 a.m. Went to the DMV at like 6:40. The DMV opened at 7. My brother in Christ. My brother's in Christ.
Already alive.
There was a line out the door.
So apparently,
stretching out.
Sidetrack. I'm so used. So I got my license in a country town. Apparently, DMVs in like city areas are like the worst.
Dude, DMVs in the city areas.
They're like lines and shit.
So there's like 15 of them here, right? They're all so you can make appointments now.
But then you gotta wait for the appointment.
I went to look for an appointment. 2 hours. It was 2 months away.
Yeah.
It was like May 15th was the nearest.
fuck?
And that's literally every DMV in Charlotte, all the way to like Raleigh.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Or Raleigh or Asheville
North
or whatever.
Carolina, yeah.
It was just everyone north. I was like, my brother in Christ, like
that was him.
See, the one I went to, like my hometown, you just walk in. Can I get my license? Yes.
Sure.
dude. So
Yeah.
that happened to me when I first when I was 16 and got my license. I did that. I went to a small country town. I was like the first person there. I just sit there and wait and fill out something. I like blinked and looked. It was like full. I'm like, it was like 3 hours. I'm like, dude, DMVs are literal hell. Like, why was this 3 hours when I was the first person here?
I went to a small country town fucking DMV to get my license switched from a North Carolina to a South Carolina license, and I almost got arrested. So that was the most like.
I think you told me this before.
I may have, but I've almost gotten arrested at a post office and a fucking DMV. Swear to God.
Government. You stay away from government
you
buildings.
mentioned AI. I remember this story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I remember you mentioning this before.
Fuck the post office one was just
Because
got that number.
they call someone to get him, right?
No,
The-
this is what happened. I don't know if I've ever told this before. This is what happened. I am 19 years old. I'm going to go get my license, and I have my first car, so I need insurance. I have everything set up for the car. I've gotten the permit. I'm going to go get my license, and then they need documents from the insurance company. So we call the insurance company, and the insurance company goes like, "Yeah, sure, we'll fax this over." They fax them over wrong documents, and so the lady goes like, "These are the wrong documents. Let me call the insurance company again." Calls the insurance company again. Another this takes like 45 minutes every single time that they send the wrong documents. Send the wrong documents again.
Oh my God.
And then it's just like, these are still the wrong documents. I was like, what do they
right
need?
documents do you need?
Yeah. What do they need? What are they not giving you? Second time, they call again. This time I call and I go like, listen, you're sending over the wrong shit. What's going on? I was like, don't worry, we'll handle it. Send over documents again. Send the wrong documents again.
What is going on?
3 times. I don't know what the fuck. I didn't even know there's that many documents to send. So the 4th time, I've been there for like 3 hours.
It's like McDonald's coupons or something.
Awful.
They have coupons?
Yeah.
Just keep faxing over someone's ass cheeks on a printer. Like, oh, this is a wrong document.
The fax just says, go fuck yourself. The fourth time, they finally sent over the right documents, but by the time it's been so late that the lady that was attending me started taking on other people. So it's been like 2 hours already, 3 hours. And then, so she was in charge of like doing my eye test and everything. And so I go over to her, she's like, hey, the insurance company finally sent over the other thing. And then she goes like, yeah, I'm clocking out and nobody else can help you. And I was like, what the fuck did you just say? Like, I've been here 3 hours waiting for this goddamn document. Now you just get to clock out and fucking leave? And then she goes like, yeah, sorry, I can't help you. You have to come back another time. And I walk over to the front counter and there's like this.
Was there like one person there?
No, there was like several other people.
What the hell? They couldn't help you.
I don't know. They were like, they didn't want to help me. And so I walk over to the counter and there's this guy that looks like Stanley, the cop from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Looks just like that guy, built the same way. And I go like, hey man, like I'm just wondering if you can help me out. And she's like, sir, we can't help you. Like, there's nothing that we can do. You have to come back tomorrow. You told me this story before. Dude, I was so infuriated. I was like losing my shit at this guy because he was just like stonewalling me. He like did not want to help me. Did not want to provide any support. There's like a lady that sat. You know
that I could tell that like this dude literally sees someone like that angry every single day.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah, he's unfazed.
Completely indifferent. And that was like the one time.
That's how the towing guy was when I cussed his ass out.
Yeah. Just like
you know that video of the girl screaming at the window and the man just sitting there. That's what there was that moment. He's like this,
just dead to the world, like
and I'm like fucking cussing this guy out and shit.
Oh, dude, I was so mad that I went. They have like a big stack of brochures at the desk of every DMV. I just for like a split second, I just saw myself putting my hand on one end of the counter and just fucking.
Oh, you did
that shit over. I wanted to so badly.
They got it bolted down because so many people do it.
Isn't those moments interesting? Because it's like it's a moment where you don't want this to go wrong.
Yeah. But it's already going so wrong that you just want to sabotage it just a little bit more.
You just want to like vent it out.
Yeah.
You just want to feel better.
He's like, because all it takes is just one bad day.
Looks at the camera. Just cut the podcast.
Just hey, can you cut like clown faces on us all?
Elon Musk. Elon Musk.
Yeah.
The video kills me every single time.
I forgot about that.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
He's like,
What'd you say?
He knows what I'm talking about.
Because he says something and he chuckles and then someone put a clown filter over his face. He's like, maybe I am the Joker.
He knows what I'm talking about now.
I can't. That made me feel so funny.
I want to see that.
So how'd you almost get arrested?
Well, he threatened to call security on me when I was like fucking losing my shit. He was like, "Sir, you need to leave or I'm going to call security."
Isn't he security?
No, he was just a guy. He's just built like that.
He's built different.
Yeah, he's just built like a security guard. And he like threatened to call security on me, and my dad was with me. So my dad literally like almost like bear hugged me and like dragged me out of the.
Oh, okay. So you wasn't there by yourself.
No, if I was there by myself, I would have absolutely gotten some sort of like disturbing the peace charge. And then the second time at the DMV that I got fucking problem with security, I went to a small fucking country town ass little DMV in South Carolina. And the bitch was racist. The lady that was like this Paula Deen looking lady.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, it was. She looked the exact same as Paula Deen. And I'm walking in there and it's one of those things where like I have my North Carolina license. I need to switch it over. And then, but when I went to get
dude, what she had like said, like we don't give passports out to terrorists.
Yeah.
What's your birth certificate, Obama?
To bring it. So this is what happened during that whole exchange. I went there one time to change my license, and we're like, "Oh, we need your birth certificate." And I was like, "I have a copy of my birth certificate," and they were like, "No, it has to be the original birth certificate." I'm from Puerto Rico. My original birth certificate.
Is Social Security? No.
It's waterlogged. It's got
I got lost in the boat.
$100.
Stupid.
You take a plane or you take a boat over here?
What'd you say?
You take a plane or a boat?
I took a plane.
That would have been funny as how you took a boat over. Like you come to America like the Irish.
Somebody calls me a wetback. I'm like, yeah.
You're staring at the Statue of Liberty.
Someone told me what fresh off the boat mean last year. I
Yeah,
never knew
it
what
was
You
it
didn't
me.
know what that means?
It was me. I was the one who told you that.
No, someone at my job.
Oh.
I didn't know. Like, what? Tell me the term.
I met a Cuban lady at a shoot not too long ago, and they were talking about going to the beach, and I was just like, "Oh, you know how to swim?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm Cuban." Completely went over my head for like a hot minute.
You're like, I love those jokes where you're like, you're driving down the road, and like, it's been 2 hours, and you're like, oh, oh yeah, I get it, yeah.
Anyway, I went to this fucking DMV. The first time they were like, "We need your birth certificate." I'm Puerto Rican. My mom has my birth certificate.
Yeah. Most people don't have their birth certificate.
No, because she fucking took it with her when she left the island. And then I had to like go back to Charlotte. I lived in South Carolina. I lived in Rock Hill at this point. So I'm like, I drove an hour to the DMV, and then I had to drive an hour 45 back to Charlotte. Made an appointment at the DMV. They told me to come over. I went to the one in Lancaster, South Carolina.
Lancaster.
And
I don't know where it is.
it's like an hour away from Rock Hill. It's fucking tiny and it sucks.
Past
dick.
Columbia? Or near Columbia?
I think so. It's somewhere along there. It's just further south in South Carolina. And I went there, and they was like, "Okay, I finally got everything." They didn't tell me that I had to take an eye test. Like
you had
the
to like
sign
lean
says,
like
yeah.
lean into that thing there, right?
So they didn't tell me that. I thought it was just gonna be like hand over the documents and we're good because I can
Did you
legally
not-
drive.
Wait, you need glasses or something?
So here's the thing. I didn't have glasses at the time.
Uh-huh.
So I went and did that thing. And I got all the letters. I got all the letters except one. There was one that I could just not figure out what it was. And they wouldn't give me my fucking
She's
license.
like,
They wouldn't. They was like, yeah.
Wait,
There was like,
is that an A or a Z, Bryan?
dude, I said A. I said, ooh, I think that's a P. Ooh, that's a B.
You're like saying
I'm,
ooh
like,
after ooh, that might be
bring it to you, man.
I don't know. And then the lady gave.
that's
That's that might
you
be an
should
S.
have just converged all letters together. That's a B Z and like
She said, "I'll give you 2 more tries." And I looked up. I'm like, my head is in the thing, and I look up.
You're
and,
Googling shit.
Yeah. And so like those things, everything about it felt insulting because those things, when you put your head in, they like click loudly, and when you take your head out, they like click loudly
like,
again. It's like gung gung. And I was just like, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm not gonna be able to tell you that.
That'd be a
last
good
night.
saw trap. Like the shotgun in there.
Ever been to the eye doctor before? They got this machine with it. Like, blows.
Oh yeah.
Fucking puffing.
Puffs
Yeah,
your-
shit.
Wait, what?
They blow air in your eye.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt
No,
anymore.
I'm not been this
Yeah,
eye
so
doctor.
They do it to like. There's a specific test that puff does.
Yeah, I think it makes you blind, so you buy
This
glasses.
is green light y'all look at. Green dot.
Dude, I'm pretty sure they're. I think they're making you blind at the blind.
I just.
That's my conspiracy.
I don't remember doing that. So I got my license.
But wait, I'm not done yet.
But wait.
So that happens, and it's like I can't give you. I can't. I don't know what that letter is. I was like, "Sir, well, I can't give you your license." And I was just like, "Listen, I drove an hour and 45 minutes to get here. I was here yesterday because you wouldn't accept my birth certificate. It's one fucking letter. Just give me the license." It's been like 3 weeks of like me dealing with this frustration, so I was already really losing it. And then this fucking little like. This Paula Dean ass lady came over and like snatched the papers out of my hand, out of like the teller's hand, and like shoved them at me. And I was like, "Sir, you need to leave right now, or I'll call security immediately." Like it went from like 0 to 100. Like I hadn't even done anything. I was just like talking to the lady. "Sir, you need to leave, or I'll call security."
She sensed the negative energy in Bryan.
Yeah, I had the menacing.
Oh, I'm sure, but dude, I'm sure they've seen that all the time. Yeah, so
But-
she knows how this was about to end.
But
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. The exact same thing was happening 3 rows away from me, except that dude was white, and they didn't say shit to him.
Didn't do 'em?
They didn't say shit. The dude was freaking the fuck out.
It's one letter. I would give it to you.
Yeah,
I saw
same.
when I was at the DMV, I saw a dude like getting shut down hard because he didn't have his glasses. The guy had like reading glasses or something. He had like some kind of prescription.
Yeah.
Didn't bring it with him. And the dude was sitting there pleading for his life to this
that's
dude
awful.
at the counter, be like, "Please." And then he was like, "No, man, you just got to come back tomorrow or another day, man.
Can't
Get
do it
out
for
of here.
you.
Yeah, they will shut you. Like,
Get out of here.
be like, move.
And so, but it happened so quickly, and the lady was like so abrasive that like all of the raids that I've been encapsulating for the last 20 years fucking exploded in me.
Exploded on her.
Yeah, and she said, "Sir, you gotta leave or I'll call security now." It's just like, I'm not fucking done talking. I need this license. Just can we work something out? They were just like, "No, sir, you need to leave right now." And then she like tried to push me out the door, and I went like,
she like got up and
yeah. Well, no, this was like the teller was there. She was a nice black lady, and then Paula Dean was like standing next to me, and she was like, "Sir, you need to leave right now, or I'm gonna call security." And I was just like, "All right, well, you can all just go fucking fuck yourselves." And I like leave and I like storm like slam the door open out of the DMV. And the lady was like chasing after me.
You tell me about this too, actually.
Yeah, she was like chasing after me.
Bryan gets in his car and then he like looks and
Got him on a shirt.
And like there was a cop parked in front of the DMV, like a sheriff. And
they were already waiting.
Yeah,
he was just there, and I was like, I'm walking out, and like I clearly just like fucking kicked the door open on my way out, and so like I'm clearly not having a good time, and the lady was just like, sheriff, like this
my
fucking
God.
guy. And like just like aggressive because I told her to go fuck yourself, you racist bitch. And then I left the DMV.
What are you gonna fucking do? Like, you can't arrest me on that.
No, you gave her a reason to be here the way she was.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not proud of it. But goddamn, did it feel good to just tell this fucking Paula Dean looking old white lady to go fuck herself.
Did you eventually get it?
Yeah,
You went to a different one?
I went to a not shitty.
How awkward would it have been? You went to the same one.
Bryan shows up in a suit and he's like, "Hi, I'd like to have a
They take
What-
your
like a
smile.
license,
what you ever seen Undercover Brother?
Yeah.
And he goes like, and Bryan walks in like, "What do you say there?"
I love that movie so much. The little hot sauce dispenser. It's so funny.
He like, the what?
Yeah.
He puts it on the same one. Bryan just eating a jar of mayonnaise like.
I go with the sorry to bother you boys.
Spit in the chicken. I haven't seen that movie forever.
Anyway, the sheriff didn't do shit. He was like, he called me from his car, and I was just like, "Sir, come over here." And I was just like, "I'm fucking leaving." And then I left. I was
Yeah,
like,
DMVs might be racist because the dude that did me was like super nice.
Yeah, no,
'Cause I was just so relieved to get up
you
there.
have no idea the amount of white privilege you have.
It was
hell
funny
yeah.
though because the one I went to was like an old white lady with glasses. You know the ladies that do the little fucking.
Yeah, it's like
Ghostbusters librarian.
Yeah,
lady.
she was like that, and she's like an attitude too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
but the lady at the counter when I was
There's
coming
3
in.
government agencies that you will have a hard time if you're not white: the airport, the DMV, and a police station.
I can't imagine the airports.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Dude, I recently went to Ohio. Sorry, I'll let you finish.
Yeah,
it
go
first.
ahead.
I swear to God. I went to Ohio like 2-3 weeks ago, and me and my friend, who's white, both have cameras in our bags, like film cameras in our bag. I get fucking...
Wait. Here's how this went. I can tell you. They looked at Jonathan. Was it Jonathan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I figured. They look at Jonathan and it's like, okay, we got a camera here. All right, good. They look at Bryan's like, all right, we got a bomb here. All right. it's identical bags.
Dude, it was almost the same bag, and Jonathan went through without a fucking problem. I had my water bottle that I forgot to fill out. I could have just filled it out anywhere, but they made me go back in the line.
Yeah.
Fucking dump out the water bottle, and then like the bag had to go through.
Was it a
manual
small
inspection.
airport?
It was the Charlotte airport.
I heard that's really nice.
That's the
Is
one
it like
that's-
super nice and futuristic?
Sapphire works out.
No, it was the Charlotte airport.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never been
Where
there.
the fuck did you fly out from?
I'll get to that when I get to the story.
Okay, all right. Fucking
Are we
finish.
still on that?
Dude, we took a detour through my story to start Bryan's DMV story.
Go ahead.
Well, that's next week, but we'll get. So you know, it's 7 a.m. I get my license, get all that taken care of. I drive to Charlotte that same day. Woke up at 4 a.m. Went to the DMV that morning, got a license, and then immediately drove back to my house, to go back, and just went straight to the dealership in Tennessee, bought the car, went out to eat with my mom, and then went to my brother's house, and I fell asleep immediately.
Dude, yeah,
I was cooked out of my mind. I walked into the car dealership like a literal crackhead. I had just my pants were super baggy, my hair was like matted out.
Yeah.
I had like this 1,000-yard stare on my face.
Did they give you the hard copy instantly? Or was it
No, it was a paper copy.
There we go.
So yeah, I got the car and everything, got all that straightened out. and then drove back the next day.
Okay, cool. So nothing happened at the dealership that like prevented you from getting.
No,
You didn't have to
It was-
you didn't have to like jump in a gladiatorial battle with the.
oh my
dealership
god,
guys.
dude. I think it would have been completely defeated by then. I think they could have took full advantage of me right there, and I would have just let it happen. But yeah, it was pretty smooth. It was a pretty nice transaction. The guys were like super nice to me. They gave me like, they were like, if you have, because they knew I was going back to Charlotte and everything. They were like, if you have any trouble like getting like your oil change or anything, and they try to upsell you on anything down there, you just let us know and you call us, and we'll tell you exactly if they need that or not. And I'm like, wow, these guys are actually truly looking out for me. Yeah. They're like, you're a young guy, we understand. Like,
that's awesome.
I was like, that's actually pretty sweet. Dude.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's awesome.
And then last week I flew down to Florida.
That was the crispiest lip smack that I have ever heard in my life.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it sounded like two like ass cheeks closing together.
I'm too loud in here.
Anyway,
so I went down to Florida.
What? Too loud? Is it TikTok?
So I went down to Florida.
He just exposed himself.
I went down to Florida. Went to Universal Studios. That was baller. If you guys have ever been, I would highly recommend that place. That fucking place rules. Rode. I did. Now I'm like aware I'm doing it. Rode the new Hagrid ride and everything.
Oh, nice.
Dude, I had to wait 3 hours in line for that.
Is that ride just like a big guy puts you on his shoulder and runs around?
Dude, it is literally, you get to have a motorcycle and a sidecar.
That's cute.
And then the ride does like. Oh, you did that? Of course you would, you dork.
Is that the Transformer?
He got a picture of Optimus Prime.
Hell yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, speaking of which, I got you guys some gifts when I was down there.
What the fuck?
I knew. I was thinking about this on the car ride.
That's cute.
So, in true fashion for Drunken Ship,
Yeah.
I got you guys these Fast and the Furious wrenches.
You know. What the fuck? Is it that easy nowadays?
That is hilarious.
Dude, they're bottle openers and they're fridge magnets, so boys enjoy. Just don't try to work on your cars with those.
That's fucking sick.
One last ride.
One last
They
ride.
feel like they could have genuinely.
So you went on that
wrenches.
ride where it's like you literally it's
The
like
bus?
a screen thing.
Yeah. I hate it. That was the worst ride I've been on.
It
Was the
wasn't-
Fast and Furious one.
wasn't
That one did suck.
Can you go in it's like cars set it everywhere and shit?
Dude, it's the most corniest like setup to it ever. It's like it literally is like a parody of itself. It's like you don't try to mess with family, and you're on a party. It's a party bus, and it's like don't mess with family, and y'all are a part of the family now.
It's blurry, but that's something for the have with that place right there. You see
The
that?
Hobbin. They have a Hobbin Shaw, right?
It was. I guess it's. I think before Hobby Shaw came out, I went.
Oh, they're just
probably
marketing
true.
and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was. But every Harry Potter ride in Universal Studios, they all rule.
Nice.
They're all like unbelievably fun.
It's a different world when you go in there.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Because
you
it's like
I haven't been there since I was like 12.
it's like motion coasters.
The last time that I was in there, they were building the Harry Potter ride.
Really?
They started building that.
I love the mummy thing.
They had it closed.
Oh, they had it
I
closed.
love that one because that one shoots like fire like 4 feet away from
When
your
you
face.
so you went on that. So my favorite thing there is that ride. When you first walk in, it's a ride on your left side. It's a big roller coaster.
Which part?
Universal Studios.
Oh, you're talking about the.
I feel
So there's two parks. There's the Island
Adventure,
Adventure,
Island
and then there's the. You're talking about the Universal Studios.
Studios, yeah.
You're talking about the Rocket Hollywood
Yeah,
ride.
I love that thing.
That's the one where that's a really cool ride because it plays music.
I played Kanye West up there.
I knew you. I played Beastie Boys. Yeah,
And right.
So they have like these like on this like, there's a little screen in front when you get on the ride. You have like 4 seconds to pick too, but you have like a bunch of genres to pick from, and then you click and then they have songs like tailored to the ride.
Interesting.
So all the RPMs and beats all happen with the dips and then like ups and everything.
Bro, it
Cool.
changes the way it makes it funner. With
Yeah,
music.
it's a crazy experience.
It's awesome.
That's awesome.
Let's imagine listen to Kanye Stronger video.
Dude, I fucking love that song.
Yeah,
That is the only like.
Now imagine doing that on a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's the hypest
that's-
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the motion coasters are like they transport you into another world. The first time you ride those things, you're like it was so funny watching Adrian get off those things because she just looked at me with the biggest grin. She's like, "How do they do it?" every single ride, and she's like, "How do they do this?"
I'm not a
Adriana's
fan
so
of
cute.
those. They feel too gimmicky for me.
What?
Like, the motion?
Dude,
what is
I
a
don't.
motion?
It's just like you sit in this cart or whatever,
Yeah.
and just visual stuff around you.
Oh, gotcha.
They shoot water at you. They shoot fire at you.
The Transformers one was cool.
The coaster like moves in like crazy. Well, have you rode the Harry Potter ones? Those are all the best ones.
The one you go to the train station looking thing?
You mean riding on the... No. That's the train. The train's really cool, too, because they put the little screen there for you. But that's just to get to park. But the
motion control.
Riding the Grindelwald one... Or not Grindelwald. The escape from the bank one.
Oh, yeah.
There's
from Gringotts.
Yes, Gringotts. And then there's the Hogwarts ride. And then there's the Hagrid's ride.
Nice.
The Hagrid's ride is not really like... It's not a motion coaster. It's a like roller coaster normally.
Yeah.
But the way they built it... Actually, I watched a video on this. The ride breaks down so much. Yeah. It breaks down constantly because there's so many different weird things in it. Yeah. So the coaster goes sideways. You're on a motorcycle in a sidecar. That's what you're sitting in.
It's like to emulate like flying through the air and shit.
Right.
Like that.
It goes sideways. It speeds up and slows down.
Oh wow.
It have these random, and you truly do like feel like you just hit NOS. It goes backwards. There's a drop down. You go like backwards, hit a stop, and you drop down through the ground and then go forward. The ride's fucking insane.
Yeah.
But it was a 3-hour wait to get on it because people.
Did you wait for the 3 hours?
Yeah. So that's the first thing I rode on my last day.
Yeah.
Waited outside before the line even started. Mm-hmm. Waited outside just to get on it.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely worth it. That's the only one I would say, like, yeah, it's probably worth, like, the 3 hours that you probably wait.
That's crazy.
The other cool ride I rode was the Velocicoaster.
Yeah.
And this thing, and I'm not kidding, it's jaw-breakingly fast.
Velocicoaster?
It's the Velociraptor ride there. It's like the Jurassic Park one. It's I think the newest one that they built.
Yeah.
The coaster goes at top speed, like 75 miles an hour.
That's a lot.
Dude, they did this twice. I put my arms up because I was like just trying to have fun. And I felt my spine do this, just compress down on itself. The force from the ride just congealed my spine together. And I was like, and I did this and then immediately felt my spine compress. And I was like, oh.
Not gonna do
and
that.
then I was like, maybe it was just that one spot. Did it again. And it just compressed again, immediately again.
Damn.
And I'm like, this literally, you cannot put your arms up because it's too fast.
There was one ride when I went to Ohio that it actually hurt me, hurt my side, hurt my arm. It was going so fast. And Busch Gardens, there's a ride where it's pitch black inside this ride. So you can't see shit.
That gives me anxiety.
The Hagrid ride, it does that. You go into a pitch black room and you're like, oh, fuck.
And it just drops.
Fuck that.
The one
Fuck that.
Yeah, that's how the Hagrid ride. You go backwards into a pitch black room and then you drop through the ground and then you go forward.
You just feel the force.
I hate it.
I love roller coasters though.
I'm too anxious to ride on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
I'm fat. I'm like just my heart's gonna give out on me. I'm like,
You're gonna have a heart attack. Oh god.
About a week or two before you went, a kid died in Florida.
Yeah, I heard about that. There was a
too.
kid. He was like 14, but he was like 7 feet tall, and he was like 400 pounds.
oh, that kid was on his way out.
And like
He can't be 7 foot tall.
What I heard, like he kept getting denied on all these roller coasters, and they're like, "No, sorry, man, no, sorry." And then finally, one roller coaster was like, "Fine, get on it." And he like just came, like the seat couldn't hold him, and he just came out.
Yeah. I saw the video. It's on YouTube.
There's a video of it?
I couldn't get the sound out of my head for like a day.
That's awful.
What ride was it?
So in my hometown, we call it Super Shot. That's what I always call them. Where it goes up.
Oh, one of those.
Oh, one of the Tower of Terror.
So he goes up, and as he went down.
Was it the Doctor Doom ride?
No,
it wasn't Universal.
It's one of those generic parks in Florida.
Oh, so I wouldn't trust them.
No, they're fine. The
kid was just built fucking.
It was a slingshot. Was it like a drop ride?
Just a drop ride. Just
okay.
And as it went down, you saw him drum. You heard, and then that sound couldn't get in my head.
Oh my god,
that's fucking rough.
Yeah, but it's sad though. I went on those rides plenty of times.
I'm glad I didn't know that before I went there.
No, what? Oh,
that, yeah.
But that just happened because he was like freakishly big.
Just the wrong time.
Yeah.
Well, and then they kept telling him like the other like roller coaster were like no.
And the kid was huge too. Like he was big for a kid.
Was he like just like lanky and big or just like chunky?
No, he was just big.
No, he was like 400 pounds.
He was like a linebacker.
Oh, wow.
Was he playing football or something? Whatever.
I don't know. I know he was like young and he was like huge.
Yeah, he was a huge kid.
That's a problem.
I knew a kid like that when I was in elementary school. The dude was like 6'5", and he was like 4th grade or something.
Wow.
4th grade or something.
Dude, he looked like a giant to us.
I just processed that piece of information in my head. I have 6'5" 4th grader. Sounds terrifying.
Yeah, dude.
Can't imagine teaching that.
About as smart as like a bag of potatoes.
Yeah.
Just a
He goes to hug you. He just fucking breaks your neck.
This is the most California shit ever.
This is really funny.
Fast and Furious.
I saw these things and I'm like, oh, dude, they're going to fucking love these.
What'd you say?
I don't remember seeing these. Are these new?
I don't know. Maybe.
Only gift shop I went to was the Transformers gift shop.
I went to like the last day because I gave myself 3 days. And the last like part of the day, I got fucking rained on the last day too.
Nice.
Thank God I had finished was riding all the roller coasters I wanted to ride.
Did you Krusty Burger?
Yeah, I went back. Oh, dude, I love Krusty Burger.
Yeah.
Krusty Burger?
Yeah.
Simpsons. There's a Simpsons part, and then they have like they have like Moe's Tavern, and then they have Krusty Burger and everything, and then they have like a bunch of other places in there. The way they have it set up in there is they make people line up like you're riding a roller coaster. It's so funny. And then there's like 4 places to eat. Yeah. And then you're standing in a line, and like a bar cage line.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
And then there's like a lady at the front. She's like, all right, where are you eating? All right, go over there.
I can see it, because I remember when I was looking on the right, and there's like this big, I'm not sure if it was real or fake, but it's like a big donut in a case.
Oh, no, that's real.
Is
You
it
can
cake?
actually get that. Yeah, I saw this girl had like a big, it looked like a cake box, and it was a big-ass donut.
That's hilarious.
I wanted to get one. I'm like, dude, I went there. There was a place called Voodoo Donuts, and they had.
I saw your screenshot.
Like the way it said that? Yeah, Voodoo Donuts.
We're so stupid. Shouldn't be funny.
They had like, it was like, I got like a pentagram donut. They made like these cool, like they had a gingerbread man getting stabbed with a candy cane. It was really cool. I ate like 40 of them.
Dude, I saw
Made
the
me
vlogs,
so sick.
Yeah.
Voodoo.
Dude, that happened to me the last time I went to Disney. I was like 10, and I had a brownie for breakfast and a brownie for dinner every single day. I was there for a week.
Ooh, you know what we should do?
I got fucking sick.
You know what's good?
What?
Them Suarez's brownies.
Dude, Suarez is from Optimus Hall?
Yeah.
Is that what dude, I fucking love that place. Yeah, the Tres Leche
Dude.
fucking rules.
Fuck, dude. I was thinking about.
Have you been there, Tay?
What?
Suarez or Optimus
You
Hall?
never ate because he had we
went there together, but you didn't have that
I
one.
was
Yeah, you
so
never had-
lost there.
Dude, you
we
gotta get the Cubana, and then you gotta get one of the brownies.
The Cubano and the brownie. That shit fucking rules.
Ooh, sheesh.
I know the guy that manages that.
I know. That's so dead now. You can't go.
I didn't realize he did that. Was that last year or this year?
That was last year. Yeah, that was like last year.
Someone tell me what that means.
This shit busting, respectively.
The fuck is he talking about?
What?
On May.
Hey, mate, what is he talking
What the
about?
fuck are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Check your fucking text.
Look at the group text. Bryan sent this.
This
Dude,
group
when
chat.
I first saw that meme, it's a Spider-Man meme, and when I first saw it, it made me laugh so hard.
So
Because
funny.
he was just like crying in Aunt May's arms. Like,
fuck is he
what is he
talking
saying about?
Oh, I see it.
Matt Meatloaf is busted.
Respectfully.
I love that. I should start saying them respectfully.
Respectfully buzzing.
Busted.
Oh, man. That's fucking crazy.
I completely lost my train of thought. My brain went to mush when we started talking about this busted memes.
You know he's gonna forget theme song. We didn't say that.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Shit.
That's right. Thank you, Tay.
Brian won't even cut this in. He's gonna not know where this is at.
They're making a Fast 10.
Another one?
10x, yeah. You gotta be Fast and Furious X.
And they're going to space like a speculated.
They already went to space.
Was it the last one they did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I do remember that.
I do want to
What the
sit
fuck are they
down.
going to do now?
I do want to sit down and rewatch them.
Let's do it together.
It's owned by Paramount, so they can meet Sonic with Transformers.
That's
Why
so
would they
funny.
meet Sonic?
Paramount.
I want to go see the Sonic movie.
Dude, it would be great if they went to space and Vin Diesel's character like accidentally ran over Sonic the Hedgehog in space,
Yeah.
like in the moon or something.
Nah,
like
hit-
that,
like a
an
hidden
Ant-Man
alien.
space. Yeah, he.
No, they go to space and then they get like they soup up their car with like a UFO.
But then the third Sonic movie It's a crossover movie with Fast and the Furious and Sonic, where the U.S. government hires Sonic to like do whatever the fuck.
Anything is possible nowadays in Hollywood.
They're making another Transformers, right?
So
Yeah.
Before we move on to that, I saw a TikTok. I don't know how true this is, but they're making a dinosaur in the new Jurassic Park movie called the Giga.
No, it's a Gigantosaurus.
The Giga, and it was like something like they said in the description that it'll be like if Joker was a dinosaur, and it's like, what the fuck does that even mean?
I saw that and I was like,
it has to be fake, but I do not doubt
it's
it.
a real dinosaur, but it's
the article. He like quoted an article or something, and I was just like, that has to be fake.
They put that dinosaur in that Ark video game. It was literally Godzilla.
Really?
Yeah, it was so. You would use that thing to destroy everyone else.
I think it's smaller than a T-Rex. Yeah, it is smaller than a T-Rex. You seen this underrated Disney animated movie called Dinosaur?
No.
You seen that movie?
Shit, the 3D one?
Yeah.
The stupid eggs and the monkeys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the dinosaur they were running away from? That's what it is.
Oh, with the horns.
Or like a Gigantosaurus. I can't remember.
I don't think that's a Giga.
Yeah, I think Gigantosaurus and Dino Crisis. You play that game.
I've heard about.
I've never played Dino Crisis.
Yeah.
I forget that you're a dinosaur guy. I really do.
Who's not a dinosaur guy, man?
I'm not a dinosaur.
That's one thing I don't tell no one.
Yeah.
That's like one of my career choices.
Yeah. Paleontologist.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Yeah, I noticed you play a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh dinosaur deck.
That.
Fucking.
Yeah, it is the one with the spikes.
Damn.
So that's what it looks like.
That's a stupid dinosaur.
It just looks like a crazy T-Rex.
Yeah. So I think they're like slightly bigger.
Yeah, I'm gonna not watch Jurassic World.
I'm sure for like Jurassic World, they'll make it like 40 feet. If they make like a Godzilla-esque like dinosaur, I'm in. Yeah. That last movie sucked so many balls.
Jurassic World 2?
Fallen Kingdom.
Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh my god.
So that movie took scrap ideas from the previous one.
Cool. Yeah.
Because they wanted to make a dinosaur human hybrid.
Oh.
So they kind of did that with it's a fucking clone in the movie.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, they started cloning.
The girl was a clone.
That's
some
weird.
shit. Yeah, so it was
fuck those movies.
I like Fallen. What's the first one? Jurassic World.
Jurassic World.
I like that.
But that's just a retelling of the first movie.
It's the Force Awakens of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That is the Force Awakens.
I remember I made one joke that made Bryan laugh. What was it? I said something Force Awakens.
It's been a few of them. I don't
what was
remember.
It was a movie coming out. And I was like, this is the Force Awakens.
I don't even know what that franchise was.
Fuck, what was it?
We'll have to find.
You was in theater, you watching Shang-Chi. You just like died laughing at my joke.
Do you remember I was having a stroke when we were watching Shang-Chi?
Dude, yeah, you were having a hard time.
I was.
You hard booted. You like rebooted.
Drinking that tea.
I drank I drank like 2 Long Island iced teas.
Did I drink with you when we?
Yeah, you had one
together.
Yeah, and I was having like a stroke.
Yeah,
like we watched the movie and I was like, my body was like on fire. I looked at my heart rate.
There we go.
Yeah. What was it?
Ghostbusters Afterlife. I was like, this is the Force Awakens and Ghostbusters.
That's still a great joke.
Which it is. The trailers is literally the same.
No, remember like Transformers? It was like, I was your friend. So was I.
Oh
what was
God.
that? It was like Transformers and something
that
else.
was the last one.
It was isn't that quote from like Civil War?
Yeah, that's what it was. It's Civil War and Transformers had the exact same trailer.
I remember texting Jordan there in Florida.
Yeah, I remember
about this fucking movie. This movie sucked.
I was like, I hate this. I'm like, are you texting in the movie?
I hate having bad movie experiences.
Dude, talking about bad movie experiences, I started watching Halloween Kills yesterday. The last
I heard it's bad.
Dude, it is. I don't use the term dog shit lightly. It is the dog shit, like shitty.
Really?
It's so bad, dude.
I heard
like,
it's comical. The whole town comes against.
Yeah, but there's like no setup for it. So it's like everyone is just like, oh, Michael Myers is free. They spend 20 minutes showing Michael Myers killing like 4 old couple. Like, shut the fuck
up. Malcolm Myers.
Why in the UK they have trees in the middle of the road? Well, if you
shut the fuck up.
Malcolm.
So like Michael Myers.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking kills like 5 people. They're all elderly people. So already the movie starts with copious amounts of like elderly abuse.
All right. We got to a good start. Is our time up?
No, we're good. We're here till 12. Kills 3 more people. The whole town's just like, oh fuck, he's free. We gotta kill him. And then like there's just a dude with an old dude with a bat leading a whole town of people going to kill Michael Myers.
And Michael Myers like at least 65 in this movie.
Yeah, Michael Myers has been shot, burned.
he was killing people he knew before he went into the insane asylum. That's why they're old.
Well, so apparently, I remember when this movie coming out, I was looking at horror movies.
Yeah.
The lore.
Dude.
There was a lore.
Yeah, it's a lore of Michael Myers. So
because like the original movie it's only the original first movie is connected to like the new genre.
There's different timelines. So
yeah.
I remember I grew up with the H2O series.
H2O, yeah.
So that's a different separate continuity. Because I remember his head getting cut off.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck is he back when I was growing up?
There's a theory that he's a Deadite.
Huh?
There's a theory that he's a Deadite from the Evil Dead. There's a supplementary comic that is canon for Michael Myers.
Mate, what are you talking about?
What? Deadite from
Jesse,
Evil Dead.
what the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, you know
a Deadite?
Yeah, Deadite.
From
the
Evil
zombies
Dead.
from Evil Dead, yeah.
I don't know nothing about Evil Dead, but I know what it is.
They're like the demons from Evil Dead.
Okay.
So like there's a comic book about Mike Myers that is canon where
Same universe?
same universe, yeah, it's canon. It's like canon to the origins of Mike Myers when he killed the sister. He has a Necronomicon in his bookshelf for some fucking reason. So there's a theory going around. You're looking at me like I'm speaking Chinese.
I was like, this is like crazy.
Yeah,
I never heard of this theory. This is
There's a
insane.
theory going around where like Mike Myers became possessed by a Deadite, and that's why he can't fucking die.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like the physical manifestation of evil.
Yeah.
Apparently, Michael Myers.
But not that theory. Well, I've heard that, yeah. But what Brian's saying is a completely new knowledge to me.
Yeah. That is, I thought it was cool. I don't know.
Are
how
they
true it
owned by
is,
the
but
same? Is Evil Dead owned by the same people?
They were. The rights for the movie belonged to another company,
Yeah.
but the authors were friends.
Oh.
And so the author.
But they had a canon comic book come
canon
out.
comic book where the Necronomicon was in Mike Myers' rooms before he killed the sister. So the theory is that he became a Deadite as a result of the Necronomicon. But they couldn't call it a Deadite because someone held the movie rights, but the two authors were buddies.
Yeah.
And so he wanted to use the Necronomicon in the comic, but was not allowed to.
See, don't do that.
So it's like
We don't need to explain everything, man.
No.
Just keep it just more mystery. Like, what the fuck is this thing?
Yeah. But it was like supplementary material, so I'm not mad at it.
Yeah. It's not. I mean, it's
It was
not
just
like in
for
your face.
funsies. But yeah, that's
I love me a good deep dive.
I actually like the Rob Zombie remake. I like that movie.
I haven't seen that yet. Rob Zombie is a weird filmmaker. He's good, but he's.
I was talking
weird.
to Adriana about this last night about how there's like a bunch of directors. They always put their wives in the movie.
Fucking
in
Mike
the movie.
Flanagan is one of them.
Was that Rob
Who's
Zombie's?
Mike Flanagan?
Haunting of Hill House, Midnight Mass.
That's
Haunting
his.
of Bly
Which
Manor.
one is his wife?
Kate Siegel.
Okay.
Yeah, Kate Siegel. is his
Okay,
wife.
Mike Flanagan.
But except that Kate Siegel is really good, and Mike Flanagan is also really good. So
Oh, well, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Mila
Mila
Jovovich,
Mila
Novovich, or Jovovich, whatever her name is.
the Resident Evil lady.
No,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
her.
Yeah, Mila Jovovich.
I forget who her husband is. Something.
I don't know, but if that's how she got the,
She is literally the star of every single movie.
Yeah.
It does not matter if it's the movie's going to be
Nepotism,
dog
baby.
shit. He did Ultraviolet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
girl.
I showed Adriana that too, like the other day. Like, you gotta watch this trailer for Ultraviolet. That movie looks absolutely insane.
It's a sci-fi.
It is the penultimate, literally the penultimate. It's actually if they wanted to make American Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
That is American Ghost in the Shell. I was watching
Is
that.
it good?
What?
Oh God, no. But FX used to play it every day.
Yeah, I remember. FX got the license for that and abused it.
Tim Burton's also like one of those people that puts
Helena
Hella
Bonham
Bonham, in every single movie he's ever done.
Say her name one more time.
Hella Bonham. What is it?
One
It's
more time.
Is it? What's her name?
Helena?
Helena. Her name's
Bonham?
Helena.
Yeah, Helena Bonham
What the
Carter.
Bonham Carter. I just know Bonham Carter.
Boham.
Boham.
Yeah, Boham.
I need to see this like
Helena
in writing.
Bonham Carter.
Oh, I know her.
Yeah, she was in fucking everything from. She was with Johnny Depp in a lot of films.
Yeah, I know her from Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, I have a theory
Yeah.
about that.
And Sweeney Todd.
I think Tim
You
Burton.
think they're in
wants-
like a throuple?
Yeah, I think he wants to watch Johnny Depp bang his wife. I really do believe that.
Amber Heard
So
get
out of
mad.
pocket.
He's. Oh, he has ex-wives. He has a
Oh, yeah.
couple.
Dude, Tim Burton's a piece of shit. Oh, sorry.
Helena
Helena Boham.
Apparently-
Boham Carter.
Helena.
Apparently, J-Lo's getting married for like the 6th time.
She's got more rings than a fucking Super Bowl player.
Tom
She got more
Brady.
rings than a Audi.
Tom Brady. My man, awesome.
We just spitballing jokes here.
Fucking Tom Brady came out of retirement after a month. Like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, he was like, I'm bored.
Goat. Love that shit. Love to see it.
I don't know anything about him. Nothing at all. Hey, we were talking about cars earlier, and I've been sitting on this question, and I don't know how well received this question will be, but like, if every time that you got in your car it like moaned at you, would you like if it just moaned like, would you like still drive your car? Like
what?
Like if you had a car and your car was sentient, like from the Cars universe.
Like,
it's like I have a car from the Cars universe.
And then like every time that you open the door to sit in it, it like moaned a little.
It goes like
just that. Would you still drive it?
Actually, Bryan, that's funny that you say that. You can actually do something similar to this. There is I follow this dude on TikTok.
I want to hear nothing.
And he makes this he makes like a thing that you can plug into like a cigarette lighter thing or a USB port. And it's just a voice box thing. Yeah. So every time you start the car, it says like "Ohio Oni-chan," or you can program it to have a bunch of different voice things.
Yeah,
I'm almost there at buying it and just doing like I want to do the. This is gonna be. I know neither one is gonna know what I'm talking about, but I know FredX as he's watching, he'll know. It's Asuka when she.
I just finished watching Evangelion.
Oh, so when she activates the backdoor code for her Evangelion, and it like she goes like it's like backdoor or activate backdoor code the beast. Yeah, and I want that like as like when I turn my car on.
That's pretty fucking sick.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But would you, if your car was sentient and you got in it before going to work?
I think I'd have to have a long talk with it after so many times. Like, all right, look,
like we gotta.
I have a whole wife. What do you? We can't. How's this gonna work? How's this gonna work?
I can get rid of you, but they cut that shit out.
It's like talking to Asado. Like, what are you doing? Cut
the shit out.
Stop it.
Turn the AC off or something.
I was never big into cars, but how does their world work? Like, how do they?
Universe?
What is the lore for the car universe?
Do they like get manufactured or like that? Are they born out of like the muffler of
there's animal cars, there's planes, like everything that has machine base or a life form.
Do you guys remember? There's a movie called Planes with Dane Cook in it.
That's the like in universe.
That's the in universe movie connected to it.
Planes.
It's called Planes.
I don't think it did well.
It didn't. Clearly did not.
Gloss over
I had friends in high school. They love dog shit movies, and I mean genuinely loved it because these are
the kind of people that like Boss Baby.
I don't know about probably, but they were just two really goofy guys. Yeah. But I remember when I went to watch Transformers, I think 4. Yeah. I was standing in line.
Let that scene go. God.
They literally walked out of the movie. They were already in it. They walked out and they saw me like, dude. That is going to be the greatest movie you've ever seen. Dude, it was the worst fucking thing ever.
They're the general audience.
Yeah, they are, dude. They're the whole reason I actually got into Marvel movies.
Really?
Because they went to go see, we all went to go see Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
That's my first theater get hype moment, man. When everyone's clapping and all that shit.
Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
Nice. They kept calling me Bucky because I had like long hair like Bucky. They're like, dude, you're Bucky.
I want to see that new movie with the A24 movie. I want to see that really bad.
Which one?
The Asian lady. She goes.
Everything. I hate that.
Everything,
I hate that name.
Her movie's
fantastic. It is the best movie of the year. I know it's only April.
Yeah.
Whatever comes out after in this year, it's not gonna be better than Everything Everywhere.
It speaks to me on so many levels.
It is.
I know that lady too.
Yeah, Michelle Yeoh. She was in Shang-Chi.
She was the. I know from older. Like we talk about episodes.
Yeah. She was in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah, there we go.
But she was also in Shang-Chi playing the mom.
Yeah.
She fucking rules.
She's a lot of old Asian movies.
And you know the husband? Have you seen Indiana Jones 2? Or have you seen like The Goonies?
I don't remember.
He's like the small Asian kid in those movies.
Oh,
like,
Short Round.
Short Round, yeah. That's that guy.
Yeah.
What's the kid's name?
Because I saw an article saying that he'd be open to play like Indiana Jones.
Oh, that guy.
That kind of rule though. If they made like Short Round like Indiana Jones and
that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, got you.
Yeah. So he stopped acting because like there wasn't a lot of Asian roles being outhanded at the time when he was a kid. Mm-hmm. But he came back and he fucking killed it.
What's that?
The Daniels are the best directing duo that has ever existed. They're so good.
What's that guy? He's in literally every Asian movie. that Hollywood produces. He was in Hidoriki or something. What's the guy's name? I'm fucking his name up. He was in Avengers Endgame. He was in Logan. He was in.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He has the exact same role in every movie.
Yeah.
Like
he's just bad Asian
Cast
guy.
typed.
yeah, which is
Evil Asian
annoying.
guy.
I think I
Yeah.
get sick of that.
That's like Hector from like Fast and Furious.
Or
He's
fucking,
literally he plays
Danny
Hector in
Trejo.
every single movie.
Yeah, or Danny Trejo. He like
Yeah,
plays
Danny Trejo is the same person.
He said Danny Trejo is in. Oh no, never mind. He's. I was watching What We Do in the Shadows. He's also in that.
I need to watch that.
It's really funny.
Didn't he produce Spy Kids? No.
No,
Danny
that's
Trejo?
that
that was
the
his first
director's
role, I
like
think.
director's really good friends with him. What's
Yeah.
it? What's his
Robert
guy?
Rodriguez.
Yeah, Rodriguez.
They're all like friends.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
all.
I feel like we should wrap it up.
Yeah, I think this it's been all over the place, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think we have a probably good
Good old
solid
catch up.
point.
Good old catch up episode.
Yeah,
We've
just
been
welcome to the
going for a
catch
minute.
up, guys, and just seeing what the
What are you guys playing lately? Video games.
Shit ton of Elden Ring, dude.
dude. All over the place. Elden Ring,
Elden
nonstop.
Ring.
I've been playing Need for Speed Heat, and then some Horizon here and there.
Did you get Horizon, start playing Horizon, and then get bored of Horizon almost immediately?
No, I just Elden Ring came out, and I got swept up into Elden Ring, and then I was like, holy shit, I really like Elden Ring.
Nice, yeah.
There's
And
an article going around people mad about Elden Ring. Where it's
They're
like-
always people are always mad at Elden Ring.
Well, it's more like people don't understand why this. It shouldn't be this huge.
It shouldn't be that big.
That's what the article was about.
Well, the argument is that
they don't
people shouldn't
understand.
like this as much.
They don't
It's like,
understand it. Like
I don't understand why people like this so much.
Yeah. And a lot of
I think
fanboys
they
about it.
found a perfect balance between this game is for a FromSoft game.
Yeah.
That's not saying much, but this is very accessible in the series.
Yeah, it's definitely like the one that has the best toolkit for the player. Like the player has all the tools that they need to like access any given
I
problem.
will say though.
I don't think they mean that. It's mean like looking from past history from software games, where there's like they had a niche following.
yeah.
But Elden Ring came out
dude,
and just
well, if
blew
you
up
remember,
expectations.
I mean, from like, well, Bloodborne really got it into a general
Yeah,
audience.
but Bloodborne was part of that niche
And
thing.
Sekiro was the one that really
No.
brought it out.
Dark Souls 3. I remember this because I remember when Dark Souls 3 came out. That was like my entry into Dark Souls.
Mm-hmm.
That one was everyone's playing it. That's one
Yeah.
I saw. It wasn't. I knew
That was
it
my
wasn't
first
niche
Souls
anymore.
experience.
It was like
It was mainstream
everybody
at that
plays
point.
this
I fucking
shit.
hated Dark Souls.
They were like niche. That's what the article. Everyone's missing the point of the article. Which article? Gotta understand that people try different things stuff, but it's like they're blaming the pandemic maybe, but they don't generally understand why from this series.
They don't understand what like between like all the games coming out.
Yeah, like it was originally niche. Even Bloodborne was niche. Consider
Yeah.
how people love it. It was a niche game.
Yeah.
A niche following. They don't understand why Elden Ring just came out of nowhere and just dominated.
Well, I think
Even
This is
for-
the only game that was like really.
Well, we talked about this, right? It gave because the game articles gave it all a 10 out of 10, and people didn't know it was a FromSoft game.
Oh, really?
It was a lot of people didn't. A lot of people kind of knew, but I think more than anything, I just think that it's like the only game in like a decade that's like really changed the AAA PC, Xbox, like PS4, like open world formula and done it really well. Like
Well,
it's
Breath
not.
of the Wild, right? That was like
I'm not counting Nintendo, and I'm not counting like that's
Why?
another thing. Because a lot of the market for people that are playing games like Elden Ring and people that play Nintendo is like very little crossover.
gotcha.
But like like Elden Ring was like the first game in like a decade that's like interesting,
No
doesn't hold the
bullshit
player's
behind
hand.
it. Yeah.
There's no microtransactions. It's a finished game.
Yeah, I get
And
what you're
so,
saying.
like,
there.
it's just-
Someone I saw a tweet about that.
Yeah. It was just like the best game that came out
I will say
in
though,
the last 2 years.
the one thing hard about Elden Ring, you have to watch YouTube videos on it. Like you have to
For the
figure
lore,
out.
or
Well, just to figure out where to like. There was an NPC to get like to mod your clothes. They're literally hidden into a bush.
Oh, yeah, I found
and
them.
I was like,
I found it by accident.
how the hell would I have found this?
Yeah.
And there's been no fucking
I
way.
hate
And
when
this
games do that. It's
Elden
really
Ring is like
infuriating.
littered with stuff like it. Things are littered everywhere. But to start like an NPC quest, you don't know you even started. You just started talking to somebody and you have to exhaust their dialogue
Yeah, and then
to
you're in a
start it,
quest.
and you still don't know you're really. They'll give you an item, but you don't have a point to go to or anything. It's kind of like if you want, like, you know how like they show like RPGs on a TV show and
Yeah.
there's no screen on it or anything,
No
and
HUD.
they just know where to go. Like there's American Dad episode where they do something like that where they
Mm-hmm.
just know to attack like this like thing. Elden Ring and like Dark Souls games is literally that.
Yeah.
They do not hold your... Well, Elden Ring is specifically because it's open world.
Does not hold your hand at all.
The only thing they tell you is a general direction to go when you find the
side of grace.
The side of grace, where it's like, go that way.
Yeah,
It's like
go
Ghost of
there.
Tsushima wind. Is it like that?
No,
Not even that.
Ghost of Tsushima one is very specific.
Yeah, because you're like, okay, I want to go here. That is a really nice way, and I kind of wish Elden Ring did something like that, where it's like, oh, I need to know where the fuck like right now I'm in the game where I'm like, I don't really know who's the next boss I gotta go kill.
Yeah. Here's the thing, it doesn't really. That's because it doesn't. The philosophy of Elden Ring as a game, it goes like, I don't really care in what order you do this.
Yeah.
But you just have to do it.
Right.
And so like after Margit, which is the first boss, which is the only one that you kind of like have to do.
You don't have to do that. You can skip right around.
Yeah, you can skip and you can go right to Morgoth. But even like it's just they just
no, you can skip Morgoth too.
No, Morgoth is you need his rune for the ending.
Oh well, you need his rune, but you can just bypass his entire. You're not getting stopped from getting part of the map.
No. Margit is another boss. Morgoth is another boss.
Yeah.
There are two bosses.
Yeah, in the castle, but you can bypass the entire castle.
No. Margit is in the castle. Morgoth is not.
Who's the first person you kill on the bridge?
Margit.
Yeah. And then you kill.
You can kill Margit, and then if you kill Morgoth, you skip Margit.
I've been playing SpongeBob Battle of Bikini Bottom.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit! I need to go download that.
That game fucking rules,
dude. I replayed that on a PlayStation 2 at Leon's house one time, and holy shit, the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy layer. That level is beyond frustratingly hard. I was like, why is it so hard?
It's clearly a kid's game.
It was not a kid's game, dude. That was a platformer from hell.
Yeah, it's one of the best platformers out there. Licensed platform.
That is the best collectathons out there too.
That game is I remember playing that like on a screen no bigger than my laptop TV on a PlayStation in a back room, like a junk back room, and playing it 4 or 5 times over, dude. That game ruled.
That's awesome.
I was really tempted to buy a remaster, but I'm really happy now it's just free.
I want to buy like a little bit Planet tomorrow too, maybe. The Sackboy.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to collect all the launch PS5 games.
All the lost PS5 games?
Launch PS5.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's 11:40.
Yeah, I think we should. I think we tried to wrap it up earlier, but now I think it's redux.
Thank you guys for watching. We will see you next week. You can find us on YouTube. I forgot the spiel.
Oh,
it's been 2 weeks.
Guys, you can follow Bryan at BryanBrowny.
You can follow me at Bryan Archilla on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitch at BryanBrowny. You can follow Crockett at cyber_calamity.
Yeah, and then CyberCalamity on Twitter, or CyberCalamity on Twitter, and then cyber_calamity on Twitter, and then CyberCalamity on Twitch. You can find Tay on PSN at Nostalgia Swords.
No, it's not.
That's a throwback, right? That was Tay's first PSN.
That before I got my PS5.
Nostalgia Swords, baby.
Nostalgia Swords.
I remember that the other day when
Is it still there? I can't.
No, I don't think so. But I remember that. I remember like I was driving home or something. I was like, oh yeah, it's nostalgic. Because you're a nostalgic person.
Yeah.
You love nostalgia.
That's awesome.
You love it, bro.
Eats it up.
And you can find us on Discord. Link is in the thing down below.
Yeah, come hang out with us on Discord.
Every podcast service.
How's that going? You've been there a month or two.
Dude,
it's been fun.
It's such a chill. I love it. Yeah. It's like my own Twitter. It's like my own like little congealed like.
As we're recording this video, Elon Musk might buy Twitter.
Yeah.
Damn. Musk boy. Maybe I am a clown. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming down and hanging out with us, just catching up with us. Like, I know we've not posted in 2 weeks, but we do really appreciate it. If you did make it to the end of the video, give yourself a round of applause. If you give it, and if you
didn't make it,
that's a YouTube thing to say.
I know this was a long one, but thank you so much for going through it.
Yeah, most people don't make it to an end of an episode, but I really do appreciate it, guys. And I guess we'll see you next week when we actually have a real topic. But thanks for
Cheers.
Cheers.